Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Turbo Tortoise Tech 4th birthday giveaway is right here.
My life be like, yeah. My life be like, yeah. My life be like, yeah. My life be like times like these that make me say, yeah. Lord, if you see the bitch come my way, like leaving brain run so when I stray, yeah. Long sacrifice in the price, my life, like living like a figure tale. Sometimes I fall, I slip, yeah. More friends I be more like you, yeah. Not to put the fire with the things I like.
Good afternoon, morning, and welcome to Turbo Tortoise Tech. If you're new here, I'm Reese of the 4-piece variety, or Triple XL. And today is quite a nerve-wracking day. Let's just start there. I don't know why I'm so nervous to do this giveaway, and I just wanted to make everything as good as I possibly can so that the person that wins this and gets to now have this potentially all new experience has the best that I can possibly do and put together with the budget and everything that I have to put something like this together. So let's just start there with a massive thank you to Deep Cool and MSI, who have donated a considerable amount towards this, and then Evetech for helping me finish out the last little bits. Those three companies really have been massively supportive over the last year, and have basically done everything that I've asked them to do, and in droves. I've been very, very well kitted out and had access to the very best in technologies because of those companies. So just a massive start off thank you and shout out to you guys. It's kind of overwhelming that I get to do this every day and that I get to do it with the stuff that I do it with. And so the idea here has been to build something that you guys can enjoy that experience with me, because that's the entire point of me doing the channel in the first place, is that I wanted to help as many people as humanly possible have the same sort of experience that I get to have every single day of my life, and I'm blessed to have every single day of my life. So I've made this thing, but it's not completely there, because when I was growing up, my father and I, this was one of the things that we did that I have very fond memories of. He absolutely hates PCs, which is hilarious because he has to work with data centers and some crazy stuff every day. But I help him with literally all of his desktop stuff, which is, I know, it's hilarious. He could do things that I could only dream of, but he can't do basic Windows desktop stuff because he hates it so much. But I fell in love with it very early on. My dad first started teaching me about PCs when I was about 9 years old, is when I managed to sort of take apart and put back together the family PC, except I was doing it so often that it clearly was more than just an interest, and it quickly became an absolute fascination with me on how to put stuff together and how it all worked. And that's basically why I'm here today. But in amongst doing that, when I turned 13, my father said to me that he would basically fund half of the machine and that I needed to come up with the money for the rest. And so what he would do was he'd buy me a good motherboard, processor and RAM, and then like a PC case, and I would, with my pocket money, get the storage, get the graphics card, get an upgraded power supply if it was needed for the graphics card. But he'd give me a really good foundation from which to work, and then taught me the value in working for the rest of it. So I'm passing on that lesson to you. And I've kind of gone a little bit further than he would have. Basically, you will still have a fully functioning PC, just less the GPU. So everything you see here on screen is going to be included in the PC giveaway, minus the GPU. That's the only thing I'm going to make you go out and earn for yourself, so that you don't really take it for granted, is basically the bullet points of the presentation. So you learn yourself the value in owning your own custom PC, that you then install the graphics card yourself, I am not going to do any of the cable management on the back. I've just done the routing for you on the front. So you guys will be supplied with the cable ties, etc., and do those finishing bits yourself. My dad and I used to sit and build the machine together as well, but I wanted to make sure everything was working and that it had activated windows on it as well. So what are you getting over here? Well, underneath this very nice Deepcool Ali 500 in this very nice Deepcool case, all matched together in blue because we are winning with Team Blue underneath that cooler. There's a V12600K from my very test bench is there inside of that machine. The RAM is 16 gigs of DDR4 4000 MHz CL19. You've got a 512 gig Samsung NVMe over there, all put together on MSI's Z690-P DDR4. So you've got, if you're checking, a Z690 chipset with a K-series processor with water cooling. So yes, I've already tested the overclocking and it makes 5 gigahertz in the P-core, no problems. That's what we like to see. I've just got my test bed RX 6600 in there for reference. But in the basement over here, in case you want to do, you know, a bigger GPU, this Deepcool 750 watt gold non-modular is inside of the machine. So you've got more than enough power. You've got a really good base for your operating drive with a 512 gig NVMe. Not the biggest ever, but enough that you can install a couple games to it, or your running programs if you're doing Adobe Suite or Microsoft, etc. Then that should be able to sort you out. There is space in the basement of this case for 3.5-inch drives as well as 2.5 SSDs, and then another NVMe on the bottom of the board there under the graphics card. So you can still add in another, say, 1 TB drive if you come to it down the road. But basically, what I'm giving to you over here is one of the best gaming platforms and basis for gaming around. The 12600K is still no slouch. If you saw my 13th gen review, you would see that, yeah, even on a very high-end graphics card like a 3070 Ti, it keeps up with some of the best. And with this platform, you basically have all of the tweaking capabilities and proper cooling, etc., so that it's running at its absolute best. So all you guys got to do to enter is follow the green link and check us out on the socials. Then for the people that have been supporting us for the last 4 years and are already on our pages, what I've put together for you is I've kept a lot of a hamper from MSI. And then as I've been getting items from them for giveaway, I've been putting them into the hamper so that it grows. And it's become quite a monster, I must say. Multiple mouse pads, hoodies, caps and stuff. Even an RGB bracket for your graphics card, for your anti-sag bracket. So yeah, for those of you who have been supporting us all this time, thank you so much. I genuinely can't express my gratitude. Actually, I can kind of with a moment that was extremely fulfilling that I wanted to share with you. When I got into this, I just genuinely wanted to help people and entertain. And I sort of got to do both of those things here, which has been extremely fulfilling and humbling. But I had a moment of a couple dads coming, literally 2 of them that I had an extended chat with, who came up to me during Comic-Con and said they had built their son's PC, you know, with off of my videos together as a father and son sort of project. And it was genuinely the most fulfilling thing. So thank you to that dad that came out to Comic-Con and extended those kind words to me. I genuinely appreciate it, and everybody's support over the years, more than I can possibly sum up with all the eloquence that is gifted to me in my tongue. It would still not be enough. So thank you everybody, and here's my thanks to you.
Around the castle, stay afloat, catch a second wind, thin is the air I breathe. Teary-eyed, nose running, wipe the snot on my sleeve. I'm calling